When discussing spending that much money on shoes, it is necessary to determine how much is that much. It is completely relative, and neither right nor wrong applies. However, there is no justification for the millions of dollars spent on that. Certain individuals who value quality and exclusivity and can afford their whims indulge in pricey footwear and all things prestigious. However, the need to show off may not be a very healthy trait. Today we'll be talking about top 10 luxury shoe brands for ladies. So without wasting time, let's start the video. But before that, please subscribe to our channel. Number 10. Gucci. Gucci, an Italian company headquartered in Florence, is a must-have for the affluent. It is renowned for the immaculate quality and distinctive design of its premium leather items, including purses, luggage, and footwear. Gucci carved up a market niche by experimenting with previously unexplored features and materials. Because of this, the horseboot feature of the renowned Gucci loafers was a huge success, and it continues to be one of the most talked about shoes in the business. Gucci, like many other luxury labels, has branched out into retailing in addition to its flagship and exclusive locations. Even after 90 years, it continues to be inventive and at the forefront of its field. Number 9. Louis Vuitton. A name that need no introduction whatsoever. The most wealthy buyers hold this brand in high regard, not just for handbags, travel bags, accessories, and clothing, but also for footwear. Although the firm has been for more than 150 years, it has only grown consistently since its founding. In contrast to the majority of other large firms, Louis Vuitton, sometimes known as LV, is identified with exquisite, luxurious designs. Number 8. Stuart Weitzman. Stuart Weitzman began his career by creating shoes for his father's Massachusetts shoe company, Seymour Shoes. He left the family company to complete his studies at Wharton School before rejoining it. As a result of his father's passing, the business was quickly sold to a Spanish corporation. However, he continued to design for the firm for 20 years until reacquiring it in 1994. His shoes gained popularity and quickly became a trend on red carpets. The platinum and diamond-studded shoes that were valued over $1 million were the most popular. He has the record for producing the most costly pair of women's shoes, valued $3 million. He employs rare materials and creates some of the most costly designer shoes, which are not widely available. A few years ago, Stuart Weitzman was acquired by Coach, yet Weitzman was kept as the brand's principal designer. Number 7. Brian Atwood. Freedom rests in being brave. This is the principle around which Brian Atwood founded his company, and he firmly believes that you should never compromise in whatever you do. Brian Atwood was one of the few of designers directly employed by Versace in Italy. His great performance prompted him to investigate this further. In 2001, he began one under his name in this manner and began on a high note. He always thought that footwear could make or break an ensemble, but he had no idea he would be creating footwear until Versace handed him the task. His label became not just the most sought-after shoe brand, but also a formidable competitor in the luxury market. Number 6. Alexander McQueen. Alexander McQueen is more comparable to premium businesses established about 25 years ago. However, because to the unusual styles presented by McQueen, it immediately garnered appeal. Alexander McQueen began his career at Givenchy as a designer and quickly rose to the position of head designer. He left and founded a business under his own, producing unique products. People claim that only those with Lady Gaga-like tastes can appreciate such bizarre items, but this is not true. Even a single pair of his shoes may set you apart and is an investment worth making. Number 5. Walter Steiger. Walter Steiger, a shoe designer headquartered in Geneva, founded his company in 1932 and produced shoes using unusual materials and avant-garde styles for the age. His eldest son Walter Steiger Jr. took over the family company after being inspired by his father. In 1974, Walter Steiger Jr. launched a business in Paris that acquired immense success. He subsequently opened shops in Milan, London, New York, etc. Women's and men's made-to-measure luxury footwear continues to be dominated by Walter Steiger due to the brand's historic workmanship, innovative processes, and high-quality materials. Number 4. Jimmy Choo. In compared to other companies, Jimmy Choo has the most devoted and prestigious clientele, including Princess Diana and Carrie Bradshaw. Choo Ying Keat, a Malaysian designer who comes from a dynasty of shoe designers, founded Jimmy Choo. However, none of his ancestors achieved this degree of success. He first designed custom-made shoes, a concept that caught on like wildfire. He quickly became the designer. From sneakers to pumps, Jimmy Choo has an eye for detail that no one else appears to possess, which is why his designs continue to fascinate individuals of all socioeconomic backgrounds. Number 3. Manolo Blahnik. Manolo Blahnik is often known as the savior of heels. He truly believes in the power of heels and crafts them by hand with same fervor. His creations are original, individualized, and not mass-produced. In 1968, when he met Vogue's editor-in-chief Diana Vreeland, he began his shoemaking quest. Since 1971, when he debuted his first shoe line, he has not looked back. His designs have been seen on Hollywood's red carpets, in movies, and on television. Manolo Blahnik is the genuine article. Number 2. Christian Louboutin. You will be able to identify a Louboutin when you see one. The unique aspect of Christian Louboutin's background is that he fell into shoe design by mistake. He was dismissed from school and ultimately worked many jobs. In the early 1980s, he began working as a freelance shoe designer. After a few years, he began his own record label. After seeing his helper paint her nails red, he randomly conceived of the revolutionary red soles. The sneakers quickly gained popularity. Some of them had heels that were dangerously high. Despite the counterfeiting concerns and the legal struggle with YVS over the red soles, Louboutin remains one of the most expensive shoe brands worldwide. Number 1. Nyomio. Miuccia Prada derived the moniker Miu Miu from the family's nickname, although few are aware of this. While Prada gave its consumers simple, beautiful, and sophisticated designs, Nyomio occupied the other end of the spectrum. People were instantly in love with Nyomio's fashion sense, which was somewhat rebellious, garish, and eccentric. Couture, luxury, and feminism, which were everything but popular at the time, were created by the company. Its approach, collections, pictures, etc. were daring, in keeping with its slogan. This brand's footwear continues to captivate women today. This list may have made you swoon. We wouldn't blame you if it did. Miu Miu, Stuart Weitzman, and Jimmy Choo undoubtedly stole the cake, but even the rest of the costly women's footwear is a pipe dream for the majority of us. However, perusing this list will provide you with a variety of possibilities when you treat yourself to a pair of luxury walking shoes. However, it is undeniable that a pair of shoes from one of these collections will get enough attention to make you the star of any party. What are your thoughts on this video? Share them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that bell icon.